Baseus. If you're not familiar with Baseus, they're like a reasonably priced cable and charger manufacturer that's really popular in Asia and Eastern Europe. And when I think of Baseus, I usually think about just reasonably priced, high quality cables and chargers. And I generally don't think of them as being the most innovative, groundbreaking brand, but that's something that they're trying to change. Now, the products that they wanted me to share with you today really offer quite a bit of both innovation and value. And if you've been watching my channel, you'll know that I first covered Baseus 3 or 4 years ago on my channel in non-sponsored videos. And that's part of the reason I'm so excited to give you guys a sponsored video today with some of their products. Now, if you're looking to pick any of these products up, they are going to be having an Amazon Prime Day sale going on, and I'll have links with coupon codes and all that stuff in the description for you guys. The current mobile landscape can be really quite confusing with different iterations of USB-C power delivery, USB-C power delivery in the PPS variant, Qi wireless charging. For example, if you have a newer Google Pixel device or even a new Samsung Galaxy device, you're going to be required to use a USB-C power delivery charger in the newest flavor of USB-C power delivery, being the programmable power supply. This means that even something like a 65-watt charger that's not compatible with the PPS standard is not going to charge my Pixel 7 Pro at the advertised 30 watts. Luckily, all of the following products from Baseus that we're going to cover in today's video are covering the most up-to-date and the most modern charging specs. Now, the first product I want to introduce to you guys today is the Power Combo. Now, it would be really difficult for me to just be excited or to find a power strip to be anything that's revolutionary or innovative, but this power strip actually offers quite a bit of innovation, and it actually can clear up some of the old power outlets that you might be using. Now, this power strip offers two 3-pronged AC outlets on either side. It also offers one 2-pronged power outlet on the top, and at the end of it is where the magic happens. Being that most devices today are going to accept USB-C power delivery or some type of other USB-A protocol, you can free up space on your current charging brick and on your current power strip with this power strip. Let me explain. At the end of this power strip, we have two USB Type-C power delivery PPS ports. Now, you can use each of these ports at 20 watts to charge something like an iPad, a tablet, or any other USB-C power delivery compatible device. Now, if you have something like a pair of headphones, which may require an older, lower wattage standard of USB charging, we also have a USB Type-A port, which can supply up to 15 watts. The support for power delivery PPS and the support for legacy charging standards really gives this power strip more value. And it means that you can use it to charge a device like the Pixel 7a at the fastest charging speed. You can even use it to power a MacBook Pro like I've done. And this is the same charging standard that basically all current Apple devices use. So whether or not you're an Apple user or on Android, this power strip can replace the power strip you're currently using and possibly clear up some clutter. It also has a really nice on and off capacitive button on the top, and the light on the top indicates when you're drawing specific amounts of power, when it's protected, etc. I really like using this power strip for my home office setup because it allows me to really easily turn power on and off to my laptop and all of my external hard drives that I have plugged in, possibly protecting them from a power surge if anything crazy were to happen. One of the things that I also really like is that the plug for the power outlet itself is at a 45-degree angle. That means when you plug it into the wall, it's not actually encroaching on space for other devices. And it's slim enough that when you are plugging it up against a wall, if you have a bookcase or something else like that, it's not sticking out vertically from, or I should say horizontally from the wall. This is the Baseus Blade Power Bank. Now, this is a complete line of power banks from Baseus, and I've been using it now for a little over a week and a half. These power banks are all meant to be pretty slim and streamlined while still being able to power up your laptop or even a full home office setup on the go. It's 20,000 milliamp hour battery. It's 20,000 milliamp hours or 74 watt hours, and it has some really impressive specs. One of the coolest things about this power bank that I learned when I was doing research about it for this video is that this 20,000 milliamp hour battery bank is actually made up of 4 5,000 milliamp hour battery packs, which allows it to charge at 65 watts. That means that you can take this 20,000 milliamp hour battery bank from 0 to fully charged in under 2 hours. And I don't know of any other 20,000 milliamp hour battery bank that utilizes this kind of tech to allow you to not only draw 100 watts out to charge something like a MacBook Pro, camera gear, or a whole home office line of accessories, or recharge it. And of course, there's all kinds of stuff like bypass charging, so you could use this as a power hub, and it really is quite an innovative power bank. Now, as I touched on before, it will do 100 watts out from one of these USB Type-C ports. But if you need to use both of the Type-C ports, it'll do 65 watts out from one port and 30 watts out from the other. And if you're using a USB-A port, it'll do 30 watts out over USB Type-A, 65 watts out over USB Type-C. If you want to use both USB Type-C ports plus a USB-A port, it'll do 45 watts over that one USB-C port, 30 watts over the other one, and 18 watts over the other USB Type-A port. And it'll do all kinds of different variations of breaking up that 100 watts. And I'll leave a link to the website where you can check out all of the different charging standards that it can supply, depending upon if you have one device hooked up or all of them. I have successfully used this to just give it to my wife if she wants to work off of her MacBook Air in bed. This will recharge my wife's MacBook Air totally fine. And if I was going to go on a professional photo or video shoot and I need to do something like powering a couple of client monitors, powering a laptop for backup in the field, this would be the first thing that I would think of, simply because it's so powerful and so portable. Another thing that really sets this power bank apart is that it has a full display on it. And this display will show you the amount of power that you're currently drawing, how quickly it's being charged in both volts and amps, and when you're using it, how much power is being drawn from the device, with an approximate time for how long this will run while supplying that much power. That makes this not only a usable solution for kind of amateurs, but professionals that might need to use this in combination with some other power solutions on the go. That's kind of what makes this what I would consider the first pro battery bank that I've gotten to review on this channel, because I can see this easily fitting in with a full professional workflow on the go, doing videos on the go, having to do mobile sales calls, meeting with clients. This is an absolute game changer, in my opinion, in regards to both size, weight, features, input, as well as output. And I think at the advertised price for people that genuinely need a product like this, it's not that much. Plus, I'll have links to where you can buy it in the description down below on sale. And as always, thanks to Baseus for sponsoring today's video.